Right, so we are back with another episode of Meet the Owner of, or Subscribers. I've still not decided what I want to call these episodes yet. Subscribers Cars. Let's leave it at Subscribers Cars because I think I prefer that. So behind me here we've got a subscriber to the channel. His name is Sack. We're going to meet Sack shortly. But he's got a very interesting car, 2021 Mark 5. I didn't even know there was 5 eras of these cars, but it's a Mark 5 Toyota Supra. It's not a car that I've ever had in stock, not a car that I've even looked at. Very interesting subject though, so we're going to meet Sack, do the usual stuff, go for a walk around it, see why Sack bought it, go for a drive in it later, and we're going to do draggy times to see how quickly it does 20 to 70 miles an hour, which I'm not looking forward to because I hate being a passenger. This thing's rear-wheel drive and it's raining. Yeah, let's get on with it. Thanks for coming down, man.
No worries.
Thanks
for having me. Thanks for having me.
So we've obviously met before, haven't we?
We have.
On and off over the years.
A couple of times.
Car events.
Yep.
Love your hoodie, man.
It's got to represent the night.
You are representing.
Represent, yeah.
And that's what we were just talking about. So you've obviously, well, we know we've got friends in common.
We do. Yep.
You've been a supporter of the channel for a long time.
Long time.
Since when I had my GTR.
White GTR days, yeah.
That's so cool, man. And then I've been doing these episodes recently. I'm trying to get subscribers on the channel. And you said you just bought this Toyota, so you've had it a year now.
I had it a year, yep.
And when you sent me that message, I thought I have to get this car on my channel. It's basically a BMW, and there's a lot of controversy around these cars.
Very controversial car, yeah.
So let's talk about you, yeah. So you're from Luton, yeah?
From Luton originally.
We're here representing the town.
Exactly.
Yeah. Got to be done, isn't it? So obviously a massive petrol head.
Yeah, massive petrol head. Yeah.
You said your background's kind of drag racing.
Drag racing, track racing, all kinds of anything with anything I get down times with, yeah.
That's a bit worrying for me, man. Because I hate being a passenger.
I know.
I've got to get in passenger seat.
I know, I saw your video, the Nürburgring.
I've just been out for a passenger ride in an M240i. I think his name was Gareth. I feel rough. This is a bit too much for me, man. I don't like it. I'm gonna have to ask you to slow down. Do you know that? I am struggling. That was one of the worst experiences of my life. Yeah, do you see it?
Yeah.
So what made you buy a Toyota Supra?
Well, I've had the older ones, the Mark 4s. I've had about 2 or 3 of those running big power that I sort of tuned up myself, worked on it. I found it really easy to work on. And then when this one got announced, and I'm a Beamer fanboy as well. I had a couple of Beamers.
I was going to ask you that.
Yeah, it's a good sort of mix, I think, and it got a lot of, obviously there's a lot of controversy with it. It gets called a Z4 every day, even by you, Cal.
Well, I just said to you, Kai likes them, and Kai put one out the other day. He's like, Dad, why has that Supra got a BMW badge?
Yep. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, to be honest, like I was telling you off camera, I sort of bought it blind. I never test drove one.
So you ordered it.
I ordered it.
You saw one, I guess.
On the internet, but never in real life.
Really?
Yeah. So I just thought, look, BMW and Toyota are 2 of the best manufacturers for me coming together. What's there not to like?
Mate, I agree, man.
Yeah.
You've got the Japanese finish with the German build quality.
Yeah, and it's honestly, I love it. It's so perfect.
Really?
Yeah. Wait till you go out in it, you see what I mean.
Yeah, well, I just had a little
worlds.
look over it, and the curves and the shapes that this car's got. It's got so much going for it, isn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Like,
it really
the
does.
rear quarter there, that I think the rear end is like the party piece of this car.
It is, yeah.
And I just don't think the Z4s have got so much. It just doesn't have the same road presence. I know it's the same car essentially.
It doesn't, yeah. They drive a little bit different. I've driven one as well.
Really? That's
it's a bit more, because it's a convertible, a bit more body roll and not as stiff.
So did you consider a Z4?
Nah.
Really?
Never yet.
Just not at all?
Not for me, no.
So for you, they're not a comparable car whatsoever,
They're not, no. They're not.
So 2021, did you buy it from Stephen Eagle in Luton then?
I did, yes.
We've got one in the town centre, haven't we?
No, I brought it from Letchworth.
Oh, Letchworth, okay.
The Luton guys couldn't get me a test drive or couldn't get me look at one, so I just went to Letchworth and...
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And so it must have been a bit of a process, because obviously getting new cars at the minute is a bit of a pain.
Yeah, so I think I got in there just before. So as my car was being built, the chip crisis happened.
Ah, okay.
And so I was lucky. It took me about 3.5 months to get it in, but it's because I wanted a black one. They had red, white and stuff you could just buy off the forecourt. Because I wanted black, it was an optional extra to wait for it.
Okay.
So that took a little bit of time, but...
Do you know what? Let's talk about the black thing, because you've gone for the black badges. You know, it does look so good in black, doesn't it, this car?
It's classy, isn't it, in black?
So the black badges, they don't actually exist, is that right?
The black badges is from a company called Thick Whips that we work together with to get, it looking black, so 3D printing and all kinds of stuff. So the original badge looks very much like you see on a Prius.
Yeah. So was it a chrome badge before?
Chrome badge, yeah.
And then you've gone for a black Maxim design splitter kit?
Yeah,
just the front and then the rear spoiler?
And the rear spoiler, that's it, yeah. Just trying to make it look a little bit OEM plus, but nothing too much.
Yeah, the rear spoiler, again, what a feature that is.
Yeah, it just stands out a little bit, yeah.
The back end just looks so chunky, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The wheels, we just touched on the wheels because you've now gone for this full black look or dark, it looks really dark, this car.
Yeah.
It's got the matte black wing mirror covers as well, but then the wheels have got a bit of chrome in them.
Yeah, so that's what I was talking to you off camera again. It's like I'm thinking of powder coating them, getting a little bit darker, maybe dark gunmetal grey, and do something wild with the brake caliper, so it stands out a bit. But yeah, that's the plan with it, and maybe lower it. Lowering
it, yeah, you said that as well because you're doing a bit of track racing. So
I do a lot of track racing, yeah. I was telling you it's got 8,000 miles on it, and I think probably 6,000 goes on track. So when you drive it on the street.
And when you first bought it, your first thing you said you done was take it on track.
Yeah, I ordered the car, and it had the 3-month waiting list, and whilst it was being built, I'd booked 2 or 3 track days on it already before it got here. So I was like, it better show up in time.
Fair play.
Yeah.
So spec wise, we'll do a HPI when we get in the car. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's
fine. We'll go for a spec sheet as well because I'm curious to see what different. I don't know loads about them, so I can't.
Yeah. So the thing with them is there's not really a spec.
Like, right.
You can get. They've released a 2-litre one now.
I noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah. So 2-litre. I don't know too much about that, but with the 3-litre, it's basically you just choose a colour. It comes with everything, heads-up display, all the fancy cruise control, matrix headlamps. There's no spec. You can't really spec it. The only difference is I've gone for a black one.
Okay.
That's what I guess this added 500 quid was, or whatever.
That was the only option available.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it as well. It was quite nice. It's a fully loaded car.
Yeah, and Germans don't do that, do they? Germans sell you a basic car and they charge you for everything.
Yeah, I think Germans started charging you to have sat nav in your cars now, like monthly and stuff.
Well, you say head-up display. That's definitely an optional. BMW. Oh, the tyres, because I see you swapped out the rear tyres. You've got Toyota Proxy AAA Rs on the rear.
Coming from Silverstone, so I just went like lap timing, couldn't get any better, and I just sort of was losing grip in some of the bends. So I thought I'd stick a R888s on the back.
And is it helped a lot then?
Yeah, 2 seconds a lap.
Really?
Yeah, at Silverstone, 2 seconds a lap.
Wow.
Major difference.
What are they like in the wet?
I'd rather not comment. We'll find out today.
Power. So it's a B58 engine, same as the M140i, which I've actually just bought one at the weekend.
Yeah. So exactly same engine, same gearbox, ZF box. They are claimed to have like 335 brake standard. I never dynoed it standard. This one, unfortunately, has got a locked ECU.
Okay.
So you can't really tune it, can't do anything with it. So I've got a JB4 box sitting on it. All the Beamer boys will know what that is.
Yeah.
And so I've had it dynoed since, and it's running 405 at the wheels, which is about, I think, 470, 480 at the actual flywheel.
That's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, it's for a little box.
A plug-in box is giving you an extra 80 horsepower or whatever.
Yeah, and it's nice because of a touch of a button, I can put it into valet mode so Mrs. can drive it as well.
That's wicked.
It stops the turbo spooling and stuff, so it's quite cool.
Oh, that's wicked. All right, so I think we'll jump in. We'll quickly do HPI. That doesn't even sound like it's necessary to do HPI, but we'll quickly pull one up anyway.
If you want,
we may as well have a quick look at it. We'll go for a drive. I do want to try and do draggy time.
Yeah, I was practicing on the way up. It's actually not bad in the weather.
Really?
When it's raining, it will do your
2070.
Yeah, it'll do that without slip. Yeah.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Let's jump in. That is it.
They basically did roof humps, so you can get a race helmet on and get in.
How cool is that?
Isn't it? Because the original prototype was just flat roof.
Okay.
And then when people were getting in with race helmets,
mate, I saw it on the outside. I thought, what a nice.
You just barely make it with a race helmet. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I'd barely make. If it had a flat roof now, I'd barely make it.
Yeah, definitely.
Just my head.
Yeah.
It's very BMW in here, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
So like the buttons on the steering wheel and that. So
this is all taken from a 3 Series. All of this.
But it's all so good, isn't it? I just said to you, like, I want a daily drive, something like a BMW X5. My reason for that is because I love the functionality.
Yeah.
I love all of this.
It's nice. It works really well. The iDrive system was quite cool in the Beamers.
Yeah.
So
it works so well, which for you being a German car fan and liking Toyota Supras, it's just perfect. It's just the car for you, isn't it? So obviously you've got no back seats.
No back seats.
You've got a little GoPro mount there. Yeah,
that's on my track days.
You're serious about this stuff, aren't you? Cool. Start the engine. Let's have a little listen.
Right.
Even the key. Hashtag key check. It's a BMW key with a Toyota badge. Look. But it's a nice key as well, isn't it?
It's not bad.
It's a nice key. I think that's an important thing to point out. Let me just quickly pull up H. I'm going to do it because it's just standard workflow, isn't it, with my videos. Spec. So new price. The price when new was £54,000. Apparently, yeah, it's got no options at all. So it's got everything from factory.
It is what it is.
And is the price that you paid, is that roughly what you paid for it?
Yes.
Yeah?
Pretty much spot on, yeah.
And what something else is quite interesting is you said that Toyota have been calling you. You've had the odd call from Toyota to say that, do you want to sell it back to us? Yeah,
and they were offering me the same price because if you go to buy one now, it's a 2-year waiting list, and it's actually £3,000 more than I paid for it brand new now.
Blimey. Yeah, I just admiring the interior. Even the dash is all very nice. Even for a Japanese car, you would not expect to see that in a Japanese car.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the German touch. Carbon fibre there. Again, because it's BMW.
Yep.
You know, that's very BMW, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Is that a
wireless charger?
Wireless charger.
Yeah.
Nice. Engine stop button as well, because obviously you've got the keyless go.
It's got the keyless entry to the car as well by standard.
Oh really?
Yeah. So it's
wicked.
really well spec'd for what it is.
Yeah, it is.
And like 50 grand's not a lot now for brand new cars anymore, is it?
Not for this caliber of car, especially. Yeah, no, you're right. JBL sound as well.
Yep.
Again, that would have just come in the car from factory.
Yeah.
And you say it's done, what, 8,000 miles now?
Yeah, just over 8,000 now, I think.
The dash layout on the Supra compared to the BMW, do you know what, is it different? The
completely
dials?
different, yeah. So
really?
that's a Toyota thing, basically.
Oh, nice.
They did that bit, yeah.
It's quite nice how it's like centralised like
It's
that.
nice, yeah.
Right,
cool.
Are you going to let me drive it as well then, yeah?
Of course you are.
So maybe I think the plan for the video is we're going to let Zach do the first half of the video, driving, and then I'll do the draggy times.
Of course, yeah. Let's do it.
Cool. Wicked, man.
You can see the madness.
Yeah.
And then you can see if you still want to drive it.
Yeah, definitely. Let's go.
This is surreal, Cal. Drive around here.
It's wicked, even like for you. I know you said that when you come, and your brother's here. We haven't even mentioned your brother either, have we?
Yeah.
You come down with your brother today, and you guys obviously watch the channel. And I think your brother said he watched my channel from when I had less than 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I think it's about 200-300 subscribers at the time. He's one of those 200-300.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously you come down to Bingo today, and it's like my little film set, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's cool. It's good to see behind the scenes.
Yeah. Golfar there? Is it a Golfar?
Yeah. Oh, maybe not. I don't know.
I think it is.
No, double exhaust on one side.
Oh yeah, it's got the Golfar bits in it.
Looks good though.
Yeah. You got heated seats as well. Has it got a reverse camera? It has got a reverse camera.
Yeah. It's got a reverse camera, heated seats. Like I think a lot of it's overkill for a sports car. You don't really need all that stuff, but it's nice to have. Nice.
It is nice to have. It's got everything going for it right here.
Cool.
Down towards the bumpy road. Sounds so good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's not bad, is it? It's still got the cat in it.
So it's still got the cat
back,
the red cat back.
Yeah, and the OPF delete and everything off it.
It even looks good, doesn't it? The exhaust tips.
Yeah, I went for black.
Chunky. Oh, of course you went for black.
Yeah.
And then what about the traction control settings? Has it got the same settings as BMW?
It hasn't got MDM. It's just like
on or off.
It's a bit on or off or completely off. Like you just keep hold of it and it kills it completely.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like in the wet, it's crazy with it off completely. It just doesn't.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. So you've got a sports button here as well, though.
Yep.
Is that on now? Or?
It's on.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it was on. Now it's back into normal mode.
It's even got the image of the Supra on the screen. Yeah, I was saying to you, my little boy loves these cars. Honestly, it's a shame he was at school today.
I know.
Like he
should have gone and picked him up.
Oh, he would love that. He is a proper fan of these cars. I don't know where it must come from. Watching stuff on YouTube, I don't know. We'll go right up the bumpy roads. It's still got stock suspension, ain't ya? So
stock suspension, yeah.
Downshifts sound good, don't they?
Yeah, I love driving it in manual. I just come straight in, bang into sport. A manual just.
Yeah.
Wow, you weren't joking when you said bumpy car.
It's horrible, isn't it? Glad I've got this extra space for headroom, because otherwise I'd be banging my head off the roof. But I think what we were saying as well, what's valuable about this video, of course, because you know that's what YouTube's all about, is it's offering an owner's perspective on a car that's quite rare. Like they're not. I had a little look on Auto Trader this morning. There ain't many on there, is there?
It's not. No, yeah, they are quite rare. People are, I think, quite reluctant to buy because, to be honest, it is a lot of money for a two-seater car that you're not really going to daily.
Nah.
And it's a Toyota.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? It is. I can see people's reluctancy to buy it.
Bit of brand snobbery. You know, people want to go for German, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, like I mean, I've owned it a year now. I've done, like I was saying to you, loads of track days in it. Very capable car.
Really?
It's actually surprised me how capable it is, to be honest, on the track. I thought being rear-wheel drive, you know, it's going to be a bit weird, a bit snaky, but it's actually really good.
That's so good to know. Even with the extra power.
Yeah.
What should we do? Should we swap over up here? Do you think?
Yeah, we can. Yeah. Do you want it?
Unless you want to continue doing a bit of
No, of course. Yeah, wherever you want.
let's do it, man.
Let's pull into here.
Do you know what? I love these gearboxes as well because they're quite close.
Yeah.
Close in ratio, aren't they?
They shift really quick, don't they?
They're nice.
Yeah.
8-speed as well, I guess. Is it?
Yeah, ZF 8-speed. Yeah.
I wonder what. I suppose with the hybrid turbo now, the M140is they do like 600 brake horsepower.
Yeah.
What we've got coming up next to us now is an RS3.
Yeah.
He's probably thinking, hold on. Yeah, so stock internals, these cars do run, you can get them to massive power, can't you?
Yeah, you can, yeah. There's a hybrid turbo kit available, like, I think it's like £3,000 something. You can walk in, walk out with 700 horsepower. But
really?
Yeah, see, the problem with me is I would love to do that, but the locked ECU doesn't let me, because then you can't map it.
So that's a real big factor.
It
So the latest, like 22 reg cars.
I think it was June 2020 onwards. They locked them, in these anyway, I'm not sure about other cars, but...
Oh man.
Yeah, that's it.
That will come in time though, won't it?
Well, people have been saying that since I brought the car. It's been 2 years now. I'm still waiting. There's madness.
But this thing, you've got this JB4 thing. That's fine anyway.
It's doing the job, yeah.
Yeah.
It just means I can't put an aftermarket turbo on it yet.
Yeah, fair enough, mate. It's amazing anyway. So I know we always want more power, but
yeah,
to be fair, it's doing really well. So yeah, let's do a draggy run. Yeah,
let's do it.
For those that are new, it's 20 to 70 mile an hour. I do 20 to 70 because one, it's legal, and two, you're not battling for traction from 0 miles an hour, right? So yeah, we'll see how well the Supra gets on. Right, yeah. Let's go. Yeah, because that's kind of like, come on, that's full throttle there. It is kind of like MDM, it's allowing it to slide, isn't it? Right, run number 1, 5.36 seconds. That's good.
That is good.
That's good. And even we hit the limiter in second gear, I think. So
that's the thing with it. When you're shifting in manual, you can't really hear when you need to shift because it's a weird engine note.
Well, and also it does seem to pick up the gears really quick.
Yeah, it does.
So, well, look, that's a good first run. I know we can do better than that. So let's do a couple more, yeah?
Let's do it.
Right, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Just rev it a little. That's it. Yeah, it kind of killed the power a little bit there, didn't it? And you say it's because of the map. It's sort of trying to find.
Well, that's just traction control.
Okay.
Yeah, traction control doing everything basically.
Oh my god. I've done it 4.85.
I'll give you a bit of advice.
Go on.
Launch it in second gear. Because you know at Santa Pod, if I launch it in first gear, it's spinning up 60 foot. So I can only do a quarter mile in second gear launch from standstill.
Ah, that's interesting.
So you can't, everyone in the States does that as well. You can't
you can't be full throttle. You can't get full traction in first gear anyway. And from 20 mile an hour, it don't matter anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So just roll it from second and I think we'll go quicker.
We're going to go from a rolling start, yeah?
Yeah.
You ready?
Let's do this, Cal.
3, 2, 1. That's it, full throttle. That's it. Yeah, I agree. I'll just rev third gear all the way then.
That feel quicker?
It felt quicker. It felt quicker. Was it quicker though? What do you reckon?
I think so. Second gear never lets me down.
Do you know what? You know your car well because second gear just did not let you down. It's done it in 4.61 seconds.
Wow.
Wow, well done, man. That's it.
well driven, Cal.
Yeah. But it just sort of sums the car up, doesn't it? So you bought this car as like, you know, you're a petrol head, you love Toyota Supras, you love German cars. It's a car that ticks all the boxes. You bought it unseen. You said the first one you saw was at my car show.
At your car show, yeah.
Like, how cool is that? So you bought this car unseen, you bought it, you committed to it, and you're loving it all this time later. And I agree, man. I can see why you feel about the car.
Yeah.
It's a wicked car, isn't it? So it's got it all going for it.
It's been good. I had to share it with a fellow petrol head. That's why I reached out.
Mate, I'm so glad you did because it would have been years before I got one of these on my, because I'm dealing with used cars all the while. I know these are on the used market now, but they're not very common. And
there's not that many, is it?
It's not likely that I'm going to get my hands on one that's a bit of stock. So just to get the opportunity to get you on the channel and the car on the channel, it's like perfect, man. So what I do want to do is we're going to quickly look at the Draggy leaderboards.
Yeah,
so I want to see, before we say bye to everyone, I just want to see how it compares to some of the other cars on the leaderboard, yeah?
Sweet, let's do that.
4.61, yeah, just to confirm, and it's a verified time as well. So if we go over to the leaderboard, look, I know we joke about the passenger thing, but it's an important factor. Like is
this when you keep me at the car, Cal?
Well, I could do, yeah. It's tempting. So the BMW IA is 360 horsepower. Honestly, BMW i8s are quick, yeah? People put them down because they're like a 3-cylinder engine. They're fast, right? So it sits next to the BMW i8. That done it in 4.57. Andre, my mechanic, had a BMW 1 Series that it was a 135D that it done.
Oh, the stripped one.
Yeah, stripped out. Yeah. That's next to it as well. And an A45 AMG, 360 brake horsepower, 4-wheel drive as well. Consider that. So
it's not bad.
Even the traction control was definitely limiting us a little bit, but I think with the mixture of traction control and the passenger, I think this car's just smashed it. So yeah, wicked, man. Is there anything else you want to add in, like being from an owner's perspective? Anything you want to throw out there that there's pros and cons? Or
yeah, I mean, just look, the biggest thing is don't read the media and hype it. Just go and test drive it.
Get in the driver's seat.
Yeah, just get in the driver's seat, and if you like it, you trust me, it'll blow you away.
That's good to say, man. Good point. Because even I say that a lot with cars that I have in stock. Yeah. Get yourself in the driver's seat, and it will change your mind. Yeah. Even little things like this. Yeah.
I know.
Just little things. Little things. They're so important.
Yeah.
Cool, man. All right. So we're gonna wrap it up. Leave it as that. If you're on Instagram, you want to? Can I put you on Instagram?
Yeah. Just it's at Sack Chowdhury.
Cool. Yeah. If anyone wants to reach out, they can. And guys, if anyone's got any interesting cars that I've not had on the channel, like specifically cars that I've not had on the channel that I'm likely to not get on the channel, reach out, man. I love doing these styles of video. I've enjoyed today.
It's been wicked. It's been wicked to meet you as well. Yeah.
It's just been casual, isn't it? Just been chilling, really cool, chatting to your brother.
I'd recommend it. I reached out to you, I think only a couple of days ago. Yeah. And here I am, like 2-3 days later.
Wicked. So. And it's a good memory for you to have this car now on the channel. Yeah. Even looking back when your kids are grown up and that, it's always there on YouTube. So yeah, if anyone's got any cars, reach out to me, email me. That's usually the best way to get in contact. Calvin@calvinscardiary.com. Just send me a couple of pictures of your car, and if it's something that we're of interest for the channel, I'll get back to you. All right, guys, hit like if you like it, hit subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.